everybody, and welcome to our next series of Hub Talk. Through these series, we bring to you insights, experiences, and exciting stories from our leadership team. So today we have Mr. Saurabh Tiwari, who's our next speaker. He's our Area Director, Middle East and CIS. Let's get to know him better. First of all, thank you, Mr. Tiwari, for being here. You're our first speaker for the second season of our Hub Talk.
Absolutely delighted to be here, Swati. Thank you so much for your patience. We waited a long time to do this. Hub Talk has been a phenomenal session for us, right? The previous two were extremely good. Now we have two new GMs, so you have to do a Hub Talk recording for them also.
Yes, indeed.
And honestly, I'm extremely happy to be here and to share some of my knowledge and to answer all your difficult questions. Don't be very arduous in your approach towards questions.
I wouldn't be. So the first difficult question that comes your way, you've been a general manager of Taj Dubai. How has the transition been for you as a general manager to becoming an area director?
Great question. I have been a general manager for many years. So I think 2015 was my first role as a general manager. So it's been, 9 years since I've been a general manager across various different countries, various cities, various brands. And it's been 3 years with IHCL. So when this opportunity was given to me by the company, by Indian Hotels, nothing short of delight. I mean, it's an absolute amazing opportunity. I'm representing in the Middle East one of the best brands when it comes to hotels, and we've won the best hotel brand in the world by Brand Finance 4 times in a row, or rather once we missed out. So in the last 4 years we've won it numerous times, and best brand across all sectors, right? And I'm representing that brand sitting here in the Middle East in this beautiful metropolis of Dubai. It is such an honor, such a pleasure to be in this position. But with this honor and pleasure comes, a lot of powers. With great powers comes great responsibility.
Indeed.
So if I have to sum it up in probably one word, I would say it's a role with a lot of responsibility. Responsibility for my team members, responsibility for my customers, responsibility for a set of our investors, right? So you have to keep all the 3 parties absolutely happy and delighted with everything we do, right? So I want to make sure that the hotels obviously do well and they're profitable. They're more profitable year on year. We make better EBITDA in terms of profitability. Margins increase. We look at flow-throughs. All these things are given, and they are our bread and butter. Having said that, we need to make sure also that we look after our team members. So that's second responsibility that I feel that I need to really make sure that the accommodations that we provide are at top-notch level. They're as good as new when it was handed over to us. So maintain them, keeping the areas, the associate areas within the hotel, the staff canteen, food, the recreation areas. We have a table tennis table, for example, in one of our hotels. We're planning to put a pool table. There are board games and carom boards and chess boards.
Oh, lovely.
So there's lots to be done, and the third and the most important is that our guests are extremely happy with what we do, and we're able to create experiences, entertainments, and making sure that each guest leaves as an ambassador of the experience. That's the most important thing. So yeah, the transition has been great, but lots of work to be done, and I have to make sure that these 3 points are absolutely covered in my role as area director for the region.
I'm sure. So we embarked on a journey starting 2015 when we opened Taj Dubai at Business Bay. Within a couple of years, we opened Taj JLT, and now we have a resort, which is Taj Exotica.
Yes.
So 2 city hotels, 1 resort. What do you think are the expansion plans that we have for the region?
This is the question of the hour. Everybody, my team members, my HODs who've been in the role for 2-3 years, a lot of investors, a lot of my industry friends, they all ask me the same thing. You only have 3 hotels. But hey, let's encapsulate this a little bit, right? We have got 3 beautiful, strategically located hotels.
True.
Taj Dubai in downtown Business Bay area, heart of the city. You go on the Sheikh Zayed Road, you can't miss that beautiful Taj logo shining on
Absolutely.
Taj JLT, right? And then, of course, the crown jewel, I call it one of the best hotels on the Palm Jumeirah, the Taj Exotica Resort and Spa, which you rightly said is a recreation hotel. It's a resort property. It's the epitome of luxury, what we have in Taj Exotica. Hence, we are all right. We've got 3 great hotels. We are not a company which wants to go flag planting. If we were to do that, we could have done that like we are doing. We're expanding massively in India. We're opening 1 hotel every month. We're signing 2 hotels every month. And this has been going on for last 5-6 years. Since the time we have our leader, Mr. Puneet Chhatwal, the managing director and the CEO of Indian Hotels, he's come in. He came up with a beautiful, very well-defined, specific plan. It's called Ahvan 2025, right? In that we said we'll make it the most iconic and profitable company in India. We have values and culture that drives through digitization, through one Tata. We have many companies within the Tata umbrella,
Yes.
so we work with them, right? So there is a massive opportunity that we have as a brand to expand, but we want to be very careful. In the Ahvan 2025, we also set 50-50 model, which is an asset-light model. 50% of our hotels are owned by us, 50% we manage, right? So everything has been very strategically done, and the results are so evident. It's been a success story, and all this is all connected because we need to be careful with where we open. But the good news is that we are expanding carefully. We've got 2 hotels signed in Saudi, one in Diriyah Gate, which is just off the Riyadh, and then we have one more signed in the holy city of Mecca. This is Saudi. Bahrain, we have signed 2. One is Al Reef, which is a city center hotel. It's going to be a tower. These are greenfield projects. It's going to take a couple of years for them to come to life. And the other one is in Hamla, which is a resort property. It's got 3 kilometers of private beach in Bahrain, very close to the causeway, which is connecting the Saudi Arabia to Bahrain. So beautiful locations again, very strategically chosen by our leadership and the development team. And I think we are set for a very bright future next 2 to 3 years. In Dubai also, we have some more hotels that we're talking about, but I'd rather celebrate once we have signed it. But it's been led beautifully by very, very methodologically with the developments team, and you will hear good things about the expansions.
So we definitely look forward to the exciting times that we have for the region.
Absolutely, I have no doubt.
So my next question to you is, we always talk about our unique differentiating factor, and that is Tajness. What does Tajness mean to you?
Well, Tajness for me is something that we really encourage our team to know about. Tajness is the core of our business. Tajness is the service that we drive at a different level. Tajness is about exceeding the guest expectations. It is about anticipation of guest needs. It's about creating those most memorable experiences for our guests. And the simple way to do that, to create those wow moments for our guests, is by treating them as you would treat one of your own. If your best friend is traveling to Dubai, how would you go to receive them at the airport? Yes, we have the chauffeur-driven limousines. We pick up our guests from the airport. But hey, why not take a flower? Why not take a bottle of water in your hand? Why not take a cold towel with you, like you would do when your mom is visiting you to Dubai? That is Tajness. Tajness is about being very, very natural. Giving your best to the customer, and the simple thought: treat them as you would treat some of your own best friends, your cousin, your parents, or whoever is visiting Dubai. And that's where you get the best out of you. And I think the customers appreciate it. Tajness is also, this is a bit of software that I've spoken about. Let's talk a bit of hardware. Luxury should come out of every part of our hotel. Most of our hotels are 5-star hotels. Today's consumer, average guest, our customers, they're very well traveled, they're very aware. So just by giving top class service and serving in time the best possible dishes is what everybody does in Dubai or any of the 5-star establishments across the world. Tajness gives us that edge over the competitors, right? When you are welcomed in one of our hotels in Rajasthan, for example, they shower you with the rose petals. They're the elephants giving you the salute. We've got the Tulsi Mala, which is supposed to be very, very auspicious and brings you good luck, right? We do the Aarti, right? So we carry the Indian traditions. All these small little different elements can be coined as Tajness for me, which is different from other brands. and I encourage my team members and all the associates across the region to follow Tajness, to wear Tajness on their sleeves.
It's so unique by talking about Tajness as a software and a hardware, both aspects to it. That's quite unique. So everybody knows Mr. Saurabh Tiwari at work. Nobody knows beyond work. So who is Mr. Saurabh Tiwari? What do you like to do on weekends? What are your hobbies?
I don't wear my glasses. That's why I put it on my head. I do a lot of things, Swati. I play a lot of sports. I work out. I play golf. I do tennis. I do paddle, table tennis. You name it. Lots of sports I do. Obviously, every weekend I can't do everything, but wherever my friends call me on a weekend, indulging me into a sporting activity, I don't lose out on that opportunity. Also, I like to create a very good balance between work and my personal life, where I am very, very focused on my family, right? So Saturday or whenever my day off is, I make sure that I spend good quality time with my family, and that's the most important thing. I think when we were growing up, we in hotel industry, it was we used to work a lot. All of us have done 12, 14, 16-hour shifts, probably more. I won't say 18, 26, 24, 18 or 24 hours, because it'll be controversial, but we have worked very long hours as we were growing up. And in that, you miss out on a lot of opportunities. I encourage my team to, even whatever stage of career they're at, they should try and maintain that work-life balance. They should practice what their passions are in terms of hobbies, to go out, to understand industry trends on your day off. So I encourage my team also to, see what's happening in the city. Dubai is changing. Every 2 weeks, there's a new concept coming up.
Yeah.
So if you don't dedicate time for yourself, you'll be left out. So that's another thing I do. I make a point that I go out on the weekends if the weather permits in Dubai. But yeah, it's family time. It's my sports that I follow, and of course there's a bit of shopping and going out, checking new places that have probably come up in Dubai.
So definitely, let's dig deeper. What about your favorite car?
My favorite car. Well, I don't know if I can ever achieve it, but never say never. It's a Ferrari Monza.
Awesome. Favorite holiday destination?
I love Spain. I lived there for 4 or 5 years. I'm completely in love with
I should have known this.
Balearic Islands. I don't know if you've been to Spain ever.
Spain, yes.
You have? Okay. But
Yes.
you missed out on going to Ibiza and
Yes.
Mallorca, Formentera. The Balearic Islands, very close to my heart. I don't miss out on an opportunity. If I get a chance to go to Europe, Spain is on top of my list.
Indeed. Favorite brand?
Oh, I've got lots of brands that I follow. I think Balenciaga does the best shoes. I think LV I like for accessories, right? Hermes for ties.
Mm-hmm.
For formal suits, I like Hugo Boss because the Boss rather it suits me. It's my style. What else? I do a lot of it. Spanish brands like Massimo Dutti. So I go across many brands. I'm not loyal to any brand because there's so many amazing brands. So if you're just loyal to one, it's not much fun. So I won't say I have a favorite brand, but I do follow all different sorts. Nike is one of my favorites. Apple, right? I think these two are the best brands in the world. Like Taj is for hospitality, Nike is for shoes and sportswear, and Apple is for your gadgets and phones and etc. High quality.
Wow. So finally, my favorite question, definitely. We have a lot of listeners who are tuned in currently. What is that one piece of advice that you would like to give to all our listeners?
It's a fantastic question, and there's no better way of answering it. It's going to be a long answer. I feel that I don't want to be a leader who is giving gyan to people. I think people that we select, the talent that we recruit, are very intelligent, very responsible forms of life, and hence they get this great opportunity to work with this great company. So by no means I want to give any gyan to anybody, but since the question has been asked, I would say have a very strong mindset. Mindset is I think of significant nature. A mindset of growing, a mindset of having the fire in the belly, the mindset of being passionate, being ambitious, and most importantly about being a great learner. I think, right? If you are a good learner, you can learn things, you can add value to yourself I very often use this sharpening of the sword, right?
Mm.
You sharpen your sword, get future ready. We are expanding, as we mentioned earlier. So be prepared for more opportunities, and only way to do that is by having a very strong mindset. We come from a very beautiful culture, Swati. The Indian culture. So that's my second piece of advice: having a strong and a very meaningful heart set, right? Work as a team, respect each other, have those strong values,
So
strong
true.
humane values. Being modest, we are a very friendly community, right? We believe in giving back to the community, and our founder also famously said that community is not just another stakeholder; it's a purpose of our existence, right? So giving back to the community, have that right heart to give back to the community, to good to your community. Community is also your peers, people who work with you, work together as a team. So we work in a great company. We need to have fun. It's also one of our values: trust, awareness, joy.
True.
Don't be stressed, right? It is fun. I love my job, Swati. I really love
Me
my
too.
job. Not from last 3 months or 6 months. I love my job for last 25 years, and that's why it gives me a very good reason to wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning full of energy. I want to go to work, right? So I love my job because I work from my heart, right? And I think the third piece of advice I would like to do is be healthy, right? The health set is so important. We should keep our mind and our heart healthy, right? By doing yoga, meditation, whatever your passion is, whatever you like, do sports, work out, go for a walk. So many things. What's the point of being successful in the career and you're not even able to take care of your health? One little joint pain or little headache we have, and we're not 100%, right? So
True.
keeping yourself always healthy is, I think, the most important thing, right? Then the rest follows. If your mind is healthy, you're physically fit, right? You're more productive. You enjoy whatever you do, and you can do so many things by doing that. So that's my gyan for you.
True. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much, Mr. Tiwari, for being our speaker on the Hub Talk. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
Pleasure was mine. Thank you very much for having me. I also completely enjoyed it. I hope that some of these insights that I shared will be helpful for some of our associates.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to our viewers, our listeners. Thank you for watching. We will come back soon with a lot more episodes. Stay tuned.